everyone, it's Heather and welcome back to another thrift haul video. Let's start off this video with my new baby. So this is my gigantic Care Bear, and I've been sharing this on my Instagram and I don't think anyone really realized like how damn big this thing is. So I always pass on giant stuffed animals because after a while it's like, where the heck are you gonna put it? Last year at Big Lots they had giant unicorn plushes and I wanted one so bad, but then I really thought about it and I'm like, well, where's this thing gonna go? It's just gonna get tossed from room to room and collect dust. I made an exception for this giant Care Bear because holy crap, it's really cute and actually really well made. So this has been washed, which is why I'm cuddling her, and she actually washed up really well, which made me happy because she was absolutely disgusting when I first saw her. I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to clean this thing? And that's a lot of the reason why people just take their giant stuffed animals to junk hell, aka Goodwill Outlets, because I mean after a while they're hard to clean. But thankfully she fit into a pillowcase and she fit into my washing machine. But here's where things went really bad. The pillowcase bottomed out and she was just like in the washing machine. She might have gotten scratched up a tiny bit, but thankfully she's still okay. So yep, this is my giant Care Bear, and don't be surprised if you always see her in the backgrounds of my videos or if I take pictures with her, because I am a tiny bit obsessed. She's really cool, guys. Oh my god, she still works. Cheer Bear! So, alright, so I was just about to say that, oh, she still has some fuzz coming out of her. I was just about to say that people were telling me that she talks, and they know that she talks, and, you know, I could not get her to talk, and I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna throw her in the washing machine, because there was like no place on her where you could remove any kind of sound box, and I was more concerned about getting her clean because she was really dirty. So now it turns out she does talk.
Hug me if you are my best friend.
Oh, I'm your best friend.
I'm so happy we're friends. Hello, I'm Cheer Bear. I like to play with you. Hug me if you are my best friend.
Yay, she still works. I'm so happy. So now I know her name is Cheer Bear. I was gonna ask you guys if you knew her name. Anyways, that's enough of her. We have so much more to get into in this video, so you guys might as well grab a snack because this is gonna be a long haul. So this next item might be a little bit boring to you guys, but I finally got one of these really cute heart-shaped mirrors. As far as I can tell, it does not light up. It just has these little, you know, kind of decorative, almost rhinestone looking things. And look, you get to see what I record on. By the way, a video on how I record my videos and how I edit them and all of that will be up eventually. That has been requested and I've been wanting to help you guys, so I'm gonna be making that. So next up is a little bit of nostalgia. I squealed like a little girl whenever I saw this. This is the Pretty Princess board game. Now this is not the original from the 90s. This is one from 2009, and I am missing one piece. I am missing the top to the jewelry box and the spinner, which I think is the top of the jewelry box. I don't know, but I'm missing like two pieces. And I think maybe like one little piece. But anyways, Pretty Princess was a game that I played with like some of the neighborhood kids growing up, so I never actually had it. But I always thought it was super cool, like how there was different colored jewelry and we would just play like, kind of like Sailor Moon in a way, like everyone's like a different color and different theme and stuff like that. So I guess that's why this game always appealed to me. But yep, it is quite a bit of nostalgia. You guys have shared some really cute stories with me on Instagram about your memories about Pretty Princess. So next up, we have some Hallmark ornaments. And I tell you what, at Goodwill Outlets, there's always cool Christmas stuff, and I always resist because what am I gonna do with some Christmas stuff until Christmas time? But I made an exception for these Hallmark ornaments because they're actually quite valuable, it seems. This one is called Christmas Cookies, and I absolutely love this one. And I found out that it's actually going for quite a bit on eBay and Amazon. So I don't know yet if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to sell it near the holidays. I don't know what I want to do yet because I'm gonna admit I'm absolutely in love. It kind of smells like lemon icing if that makes any sense. It's made to smell like Christmas cookies. And as you can see, it's extremely detailed, and there's actually a plug. So the oven will light up, and apparently the burner will light up as well. So in the oven, there's some little Christmas cookies, and honestly, what an amazing ornament. Especially with how it smells. Like, it smells so delicious. Alright, so this one is also really, really cool. This is the Ratatouille ornament. I was in love with the movie Ratatouille because I had pet rats at the time, and honestly, it is such a great movie. So this ornament is just so cool. It's really heavily detailed, as the Hallmark ornaments always are. So we have the rat from Ratatouille. Wasn't his name Remy or something like that? I can't remember right now, I'm so sorry. And he's reading the cookbook, Anyone Can Cook, which is from the movie. So there it is on the front, and it has the back. Like, you can actually read the back. There's things printed on it, which I won't read right now for the sake of time. And then he's felted, so he feels like a real rat. And then there's the Ratatouille recipe in the book that actually, I think you could actually like use this recipe because it's very detailed. So that was actually really awesome. I don't know yet if I'm gonna sell this one or not. We'll see closer to Christmas. Alright, so this next item might be nostalgia for some of you Disney fans. This is a vintage Minnie Mouse sweatshirt. So this has actually not been worn, and as you can see, there is the tag. Dun dun dun! So cool. So I asked some people and they said that this sweatshirt is from the 80s. So in all that time, nobody wore it, and I'm gonna be the first one to wear it. So I've actually tried it on, and I will say that there's a lot of neck coverage to this. So if you like a sweatshirt where you can show a little bit more of your collarbone, this is not the one for you, but it's still super cute otherwise, and it's actually a really nice material. So I will be wearing this fall, even though it is really like high cut, is that the word? I don't care. I think it would be really cute with my hair up or whatever. And if I ever get to go to Disney World in a time of the year where it's not like blistering hot, I'll be wearing this. So yeah, I just thought it was really, really great. And of course I snagged it. Like, I love that kind of stuff. I love old clothes. Like, I know it could seem kind of tacky to people, but I just get really inspired by like vintage clothing. So anyways, let's move on to some more stuff. All right, so now we're gonna start opening the bags. Stuffed animals that have not been washed yet have been kept in bags in my laundry room until I can wash them. Some of these are pretty gross, just gonna warn you guys, and I do worry about bugs and such, so I'm gonna have to put these all like back. So this first one is a little bit of nostalgia for me. I don't know about all of you guys, but whenever I was a kid, I loved Clifford the Big Red Dog. It was a book series, and here's this awesome 1997 Clifford backpack. So as you can see, the straps have paws on them, and the inside is paw printed as well. And then there's Clifford, and he's detailed and just so cute. I have been kind of obsessed with character backpacks and animal backpacks recently, so whenever I saw him, I could not pass him up. He's just so cute, and there's actually a decent amount of space in there. Not as much as like my teddy bear backpack, but there's definitely more space than you see in a lot of modern stuffed animal backpacks, and that drives me nuts. So there's definitely enough room in here where I might actually be able to fit my phone, which is really exciting. So don't be surprised if you see me wearing this little guy around eventually. So whenever I wash all my vintage plushies, I have to wash them in pillowcases. So I decided that instead of using my good pillowcases, why not just get some pillowcases there? And I found this one, this really cute floral one, and I gotta say, I don't know if I want to use it to wash stuffed animals in, because I actually like this for myself, and it does look pretty gently used, like there's no stains on it or anything. So I think I might actually wash this and make this my own pillowcase, because I mean the material feels like really nice. And this Care Bear was made in 2002, so it goes with the big giant Care Bear. I wanted to get them together, and she's like the softest, fluffiest Care Bear I've ever felt. Like, she feels so nice. so I didn't want to leave her there. I found my first Popples. This is one of the Rockstar Popples from the 80s, and as you can see, they're very neon. I thought he was a superhero because of the cape and the lightning bolt, but it turns out he's a rock star, and he's missing his guitar, unfortunately. But I have been looking everywhere for Popples. Whenever I was a little kid, I absolutely loved Popples. I know I had a few of them, and I think I also vividly remember getting a Popples pencil, or like a pencil topper, from Discovery Zone whenever I was a kid, but I can't seem to find it online, so I don't know. But anyways, I love Popples. Whenever I saw him, I was so hyped and so excited about it. So yay, my first Popples, and he's super cool. So he's gonna get a nice bath as well, and then he will be on display on my toy shelves. And speaking of Care Bears, I found this little guy. I think he's definitely been through the wash a few times. He's gonna be on my trade list if anybody would like him. He is super cute still, even though, like I said, I think he's definitely been washed because he seemed a little flat. Like, this heart is like totally flattened, so I don't know if that's just how he is or what, but it looks like he was well loved. So anyways, he'll be up for trade. We have another plushie. This is Miss Lovable by Russ, and she's apparently from the line of Wrinkles dogs, which are an old toy from the early 80s. This does not say Wrinkles on it though, it just says Miss Lovable, but from what I've looked up online, she's a Wrinkles dog. So anyway, she's super cute. You guys still there? Okay. Alright, so next item is the villain plush from Rainbow Bright, and he is definitely getting cleaned up and put on sale. He needs to go. I don't really collect stuff like this, but he's super cool. He just needs his face cleaned and a little trip through the washing machine. He'll be ready to go up for sale or trade or whatever you guys want. I just want him to go to a collector. That's why I rescued him. So I keep forgetting what the heck these things are called. I have like a couple of these already, and like for whatever reason I can't remember it right now because its tag is off, but you guys have seen these before in my hauls. I got a little keychain of this guy a while ago, so now I have the one that goes with it, which is really cool. They're like these little animals that have these little feet in the front, and they're from the early 90s, and I know I had these as a kid, so that's why I was like, I need you. We have this really cute dolphin keychain. I just thought he was really adorable, so I decided to get him for my purse. I finally found a pony surprise. I'm so happy, and it's purple, so it'll match my puppy surprise over there. I love these guys, but I just can't afford them. Like, they're so expensive in stores, so whenever I find them at flea markets or thrift stores, I grab them. Hopefully one of these days I'll be able to get one just like in store and then we can do a video of like how many babies is it gonna have. But yes, this one is so cute. She's purple and glittery, and she has stars on her, and she's just so cute, guys. I absolutely love her. So yay, I'm really happy about her, and in fact we're gonna put her on the desk back there. Next up, we have a steampunk adult coloring book, and it has some incredible designs in it. Don't know how much of it I can show you guys for copyright reason or whatever, but anyways, the book is called Steampunk Fashions Coloring Book by Creative Haven. And I mean, it's seriously cool, guys. So if you love steampunk or you love adult coloring books that are really complex, this is the one for you, because I mean, some of these, oh my goodness, they're just so intricate and so beautiful. Like, this is definitely a must get. Like, I definitely say this is really good, and definitely go get it if you can find it. So next, I got this old book of like these really tacky iron-on transfers, and basically there's just like a bunch of just random sort of designs in here. Some of them are really cool and like awesome though, so that's why I decided to get it. Most of them are like just so tacky. It's just really great. So basically, from what I gathered, like you take these and you like iron them onto the shirt, and like the blue outline like goes onto the fabric, and then you use fabric paint and you fill in the stuff. So there's actually some neat things in here, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to have like a jacket that like I, you know, use fabric paint on and make it all weird. So I decided this would be a really fun sort of project, because like, look at this, there's a cute cat. I mean, how can I not get it? So anyways, I just thought that'd be really fun. It was 25 cents, why not? Next up, we got some curlers here, and I figured I would use these for custom My Little Pony projects where I need to curl their hair. And I got this for the heck of it. I've always wanted to make my own candles, but I have not made them yet. So I got this candle wick for if I ever decide to make candles, I'll have some wick to make it with. So here's something I should have showed you guys earlier. Goodwill Outlets is always a treasure hunt. You never know what you're gonna find. And I found a gold necklace. I think only part of it is gold, like the chain, and I believe it is dipped in gold. Yeah, it's a gold overlay chain. But to find something like this, that's really cool. So I'm actually pretty excited about this find. Alright, so the allergies are starting to get to me from handling the dirty stuff. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys some other stuff from some recent hauls that I haven't really showed you guys yet. First up, giant pound puppy. This is just so cute, guys. I loved pound puppies whenever I was a kid, and so did my husband. This one's like actually really nice. So he cleaned up really good in the washing machine. And there he is, he's so cute. Next up, a 1991 Baby All Gone. And I actually cleaned her up to sell, trade, whatever. I mainly rescued her because I wanted to see her go to a collector, someone who had this whenever they were a kid or whatever. Like, I couldn't just leave her there. So she did survive a trip in the washing machine, and she just needs her hair done now. But I remember whenever I was a kid, I wanted Baby All Gone so bad because the commercial was on the TV like all the time. It was one of those commercials that I was like mesmerized by for some reason, like watching the little baby eat from the little spoon. Next up, we have a 1994 Zooborns. Now, this is a toy line that I know I remember. Like, I definitely saw them in stores and I saw the commercials for them. And so this little guy cleaned up okay. He has a lot of scuffs on his head. But otherwise he's okay. I did take out his sound box before washing him. I have not put batteries in it yet. I don't know if I actually will. But anyways, Zooborns is what they were called, if this interests you at all. And I don't know if I showed you guys anything from this particular haul, but a couple of weeks ago I got some Beanie Baby type stuff. I see Beanie Babies there all the time, and I don't buy them because most of them are worth next to nothing, or if they are worth something, like who wants to buy old Beanie Babies anymore? But this little cutie, its name is Gumdrop, and oh my gosh guys, it's so cute. Absolutely love like its pastel colors, and it's just so adorable. Look how grumpy it is. So I just had to get this, and it cleaned up really well. Then we have another vintage Care Bear. This one I think is that same one that's behind me. This is probably the original version of it. It's actually really soft and it doesn't look that bad, so I don't know yet if I'm gonna wash it or not. I try to wash things to kill any potential bugs, but it actually looks like pretty much untouched, unplayed with, so maybe we'll just keep her how she is. I could just wash her on hand wash and just be done with it. I think that'll be fine, just to kind of kill any potential bugs. And then I got this really cute kitty, and I absolutely love her. Look at her, she's so cute. I love her eyeballs. Like I said, I try to resist buying stuff like this, especially the beanies, because you know you don't want to take off their tag to wash them unless you absolutely have to. But she was just too cute to leave there. And I think this is from the thrift haul video that I didn't like upload the other half of. I got this generic pound puppy, and it's actually super cute. Look at its face. And then it has a little cutie mark of a heart. It's by Easter Pets. So I guess it was just like a generic holiday toy. It's so cute, guys. Actually, there's one more thing I have to show you guys. Let's go out into the kitchen. So another thing I found was this really cool cupcake stand, and I turned it into a tea stand, so now I finally have a place for my lemons and my tea here in my tea corner, so that's exciting. And I also got some cake pop pans and just some other pans that you guys don't need to see. So anyways, that's it for this episode of my thrift haul series. I hope you guys had fun. I know it was a really long video, but maybe I hope you guys pass the time. I'll try to keep them shorter for next time. Let me know if you want to see more long videos or if you prefer shorter videos. Anyways, I love y'all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!